Hi everyone, my name is Habi Abiola, and on today's topic, we'll be talking about the storage device presentation, which is the file system structure for Windows and Linux. We're going to talk about Windows first. Windows, we're going to be talking about the two types of Windows. Um, File system. Windows operating system organizes its data just like the way we file our cabinet in the office. So, we have multiple drawers in our cabinet, and each cabinet contains different folders, just exactly the way the Windows file system structures work. We have two types of files system for Windows. We have the FAT, which is the file allocation table, and the FAT file system was used in DOS, and it actually has three versions of it. We have the FAT12, FAT16, and FAT32. The second one is NTFS, which was introduced with the Windows NT operating system. Basically, Microsoft developed NTFS to compete with Linux. So they use that to replace the much more simple version of FAT. And we also have the RAFS, which is a new file system introduced with the Windows Server 2004. And we're going to talk about the Linux operating and file system, which is a layer of software that helps manage the files and folder of a computer hard drive. It is a file system in Linux is a collection of files on a hard drive or in a partition. And a partition is a section of memory, and each partition can contain a different file system. The extended file system remains the most popular system in use with Linux. It actually started in 1992, and then you move to the station 2, and then from the station 2 you grew all the way to the station 4, which was tuned up in 2008. And I'm going to be talking about the similarity between the file system structure of the two operating systems. Both Windows um, can boot quickly. They both have the ability to use virtual memory, which is swap. They both have graphical users interfaces. They both include web browsers. For Linux browser is Opera, and then the Internet Explorer is the browser for Windows. And also, I'll be talking about the difference between the file system structure of Windows operating system and the Linux operating system. For Windows, you cannot have two files with the same name in the same folder. When you try to do that, it's going to prompt you, or it's going to like let you know that the file is already in existence and you want to rename it. But for Linux, on the other hand, you can have two files with the same name in the same directory, provided that you use different cases or different folder for it. And Windows uses different data drives like C, D, E, stores, files, and folders. Linux uses a tree like a hierarchy file system to store files and folders. And Windows utilizes NTFS and FAT as a file operating system, and Linux actually utilizes different type of file system, which is the extended file system. The file names are not case sensitive in Windows, but they are case sensitive in Linux. And while Linux is my best operating system, the open source is like a project for me. You can have a look at the source code of a Linux operating system, which is a plus for me. I know most people don't care about the openness of Linux, but to me, this is one of the most important features of using Linux. The security part of it, Linux offers great speed and security. Windows operating systems sometimes are vulnerable to different types of attacks. However, Linux is not as vulnerable as Windows, but it is a lot more secure when you compare it to Windows. In terms of the perfection, they are perfect for programmers, right? Linux is actually one of the powerful operating systems that supports many different programming languages, as well as the wide range of applications that can be used for programming purposes. In terms of cost effective, we all know that Linux is the license is actually completely free. But for Windows, typically it costs about $99 to about $200 for every single license complete you purchase. And then for the two storage solution in an enterprise network, I chose the cloud storage and the network attached storage system. Um, Comparing both of them, the data sharing. First of all, a cloud service is a software that lets you store your data online as well as access it from anywhere. Some popular example might be Google Drive, Dropbox, you know, Cloud, and in NAS, which is a type of storage box that attaches to your home router. It can be used to store all your data in a safe and manageable way. Data sharing, for both of them, right? The data sharing capability for both can give you direct file or folder level access. Although cloud can help process big data quickly and more effectively compared to now. And then in terms of data share security, NAS offer various protection measures to help keep your data safe, such as encryption and user access control. However, you are still responsible for ensuring that the security of your data is handled properly. Cloud-based storage services take on this responsibility for you. You protect your data with encryption and security measures in cloud data center. The backup and reliability, and that has only one drive, then an alternative backup solution is required. So for cloud storage, it provides much more opportunities and security. You can even upload your data easily through your mobile device anytime. And then the storage limitation, one of the major benefits of cloud storage is that it lets you remain free of mind regarding storage limits or hard drive shortage. And then also when you're talking about the utilizing storage device in an enterprise network, when you look at it from a Christian perspective, for any company, they must be able to identify ethical issues to address this particular issue in an organization. One should make sure that an effort to be professional, you have the interest of the company at heart. You have to be able to maintain a reputation of honesty, fairness, and consistency. And also you have to make sure that you utilize the storage devices in a way that will boost company productivity at all times. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. I hope you find this helpful and have a good one. Bye.